Hey, what's going on? It's Deciding to 285. So it is the end of a journey. Uh, the end of an initial journey that I set out on April 26th of 2017. And right now it's April 27th of 2018. So my initial goal was 365 videos in 365 days. This is deciding to do 285. So obviously I did not hit my goal of 365 in 365 days for a bunch of different reasons, but none am I going to make any type of excuse for. They are a direct result of my actions. So the amount of videos that I have is just that. It's a direct result of the action that I took or the action that I didn't take. And I want to thank every single individual that viewed any of my videos. I want to thank you for the support that I have got. I also want to thank you for the support that I haven't gotten because it kept me going. It ensured that I did this, for what I believe, the most important individual. And just like I tell you that you should be the most important individual in your life, I truly believe that I'm the most important individual in my life. And these videos have done a lot more for me than I would have ever thought. When I started this journey and what I wanted to do and where I went with it and how I've tried to adjust certain things and ensure that I put out the best product overall. There's been adjustments throughout. This was something that was brand new. I never knew. I don't open up in this way to the masses to see. I don't allow individuals into my life to see strengths, weaknesses, whatever, in the way that I did over the last 365 days. Along with that, I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about what I can do. I learned a lot about what I shouldn't do. I learned a lot about what I'm really good at, and I learned a lot about what I need to make some adjustments and I need to get better at. But the last 365 days have been, I will say, phenomenal. I started this journey. After I started this journey, a lot of things have happened in the last 365 days. I switched jobs. I finished my bachelor's. I became a father again. I've reapplied for my master's now that I will be starting my journey on in a couple months. Me and my wife, we've been able to travel. We've been able to do things that we would have never thought were opportunities that were there for us. I've met a lot of good individuals. I've met I've made a lot of different friendships and relationships over the last 365 days. And I've also lost a lot. And I say I lost a lot because I refined who I surround myself with even more than what I had previously done. And for some good reasons. There's been a lot of things that have happened in the last 365 days, and I couldn't go over it in a short amount of time in a video, but I've decided that some of my family that is there are more of a distractor than anything, and I've shied away from them. And I've also met individuals that that are I consider even more important to me than my biological family in many ways. And because they bring out the best in me, they are the steel that sharpens the steel. I have been so proud of so many different individuals that are in my life for so many different reasons. And it's felt amazing to watch them and watch their successes along the path that I was going on, and to hopefully give them something, whether it was the little extra push that they needed because they didn't fully believe in themselves, or they didn't have that extra little oomph that was necessary. And I have been very, very proud of every single one of them. And at the same time, they have kept me as sharp as ever. They have kept me on my toes. They have kept me honest. They have kept me, going in this, the 1, the 2 views that some videos get, the no views that some videos get. They keep me going overall. But at the end of this journey, this 365, is not over. And I'm not going to. This one thing that I learned, I'm not going to put a number on the amount of videos that I'm going to do within the next year, but it's not over. I'm going to continue to do the videos. It's going to be scaled back, especially because I am going to be focusing very, very hard on, accomplishing my master's degree in the next, I'd say 3 years. That's the goal. With hopefully, limited interruptions, etc. But that's the goal overall. And because of that, along that though, those same lines, I'm going to do videos about some of the struggles, some of the hardships that I'm going to have, because I know that they'll be there. And then also, as I accomplish classes at a master's level that I would have never even thought that I was capable of many years ago, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to discuss that journey as well. And there's going to be a lot of new changes in my life in the next few years. As my children get older, as my time here in Japan ends or possibly extends, those are going to be the journeys that I discuss. Next month, I'm very, very lucky. I'll be traveling to Thailand, and I will be doing a race, things like that. Those big life items are going to be stuff that I'm doing videos about. Things that are my highs, and then at the same time some of my lows. Because at the end of the day, like I've said from the very first day, I am nobody special to you. I know who I am to me, but I am no one special to you. You shouldn't listen to me, or shouldn't follow me, or shouldn't take my advice because me being some celebrity or something like that. Because I'm not. I'm a normal individual. I'm a human being that goes through the same life struggles that every other individual has done. The difference is that I figured it out in regards to the mindset. I figured it out on what will actually get me to where it is that I want to go, and the motivation and the dedication and the mindset of what I need to actually accomplish those goals and to make that a reality, to make those dreams a reality. Dream big, but those dreams can be realities every single day. And that's the difference, is I figure this out for myself. And, in many ways, I try to bring out the best in other individuals so they see the same things, and they're then able to do that. And luckily, I have a lot of good individuals around me. Individuals that motivate me every day. I watching Facebook the other day, saw individual that I've had just a few encounters with, but is definitely a motivator. To today, I went to a ceremony today where a group of individuals earned something that they had to go to a course to earn, and the motivation that they displayed, and the individuals from the instructor to the CEO type individual, the boss out there giving this grand speech. It was phenomenal, and I know it was exactly what he was talking about. He was talking about inspiration. He was talking about the hard work and dedication, and then the results, right? The results, but with that result is what they then have to take forward and how they inspire other individuals. That is why I say that I'm lucky. I've been lucky to be around these individuals. I've been lucky to know a great group of individuals that motivate me every single day, and they keep me, like I said, sharp. And hopefully, at the end of the day, I bring that and I give that back to them. So although this 285 videos that I was able to accomplish in 365 days, this chapter comes to a close. The next one is already being written. I am writing it, as we speak. I have things that are set up for the rest of this year. Big goals, big dreams, big ambitions that I have, and the mindset of what I've been able to do. I use this as I did not accomplish what I set out to in 365 videos in 365 days. And like I said, I won't make an excuse for that. It's based off my actions. The hard work and dedication. 285 videos is a lot of videos, especially for a guy that never did a video before. And to have some 3,000 views and 30 some odd subscribers, like I said, at the beginning of this, I would have never expected any of it. I have a firm rule: expect nothing out of no one, and so I would have never expected anybody even to follow me or to continuously watch these videos on a day-to-day basis or whenever I put them out. Along with the podcast that I had started, and I still I put that on hold, but I'm going to get back into that. And just the daily interaction with individuals that are like, hey, I've seen one of your videos, and like, wow, wouldn't even have thought of that. So although this chapter comes to an end, it's not over. I am not going to stop, and I'm not going to allow this to be a setback. If anything, I'm going to, use this as the platform to continue to push forward and continue to do these videos. Decide and do is my life's philosophy. I truly believe that life is as simple as deciding and doing, having the right mindset to accomplish it, and I'm going to continue to drive myself in that way, and I'm going to continue to drive other individuals in that way, my friends, my family, complete strangers, etc. The decide and do is alive and well, and I am, not only the firmest believer in it, but I truly believe that, with the proper mentality and mindset, using decide and do and applying that philosophy can get you where it is that you want to go in life, in your job, in your family, in your relationships. Success there is no limit on that with the decide and do philosophy. So I'm going to continue with that. I have already, to myself, proven it time after time after time. There's things that I've done here recently within the last 30 days that if I didn't have this mentality, I would have never been able to accomplish. If I didn't believe in decide and do, I would have never been able to accomplish it. And there's things that are set up in the next 30 days that I know that the reason I'm going to accomplish it is because of my decide and do philosophy. So I appreciate every single individual that has watched these videos, and I want you to know that decide and do, and that's it. Literally, if you don't understand what that means, go back to the very first video that I talk about, and the first 5 videos overall to explain how simple life is, the decide and do, and the hidden movements within the decide and do philosophy. So until my next video, once again and finally, I appreciate it. Thank you. And like always, until my next video, thanks for watching Decide and Do.